Back with you. Just took a haircut. Basically, I've been shorting this at all these pullbacks all the way down. I was calling it, saying one of these times you do take a haircut because you're going to be in the reversal candle. And I know this is a reversal candle, but it certainly breached the previous candle's high, and I just got out because I did not wait for it to pull back. Had I waited for it to pull back and shorted it here, I would have known that it was not confirmed and got out tighter. So that's on me. I'm trying, I need to trade better. That's on me. And so that's just simply on me. There's no other way to say it. Right now, I'm still inclined to short right here, and then we'll just try to take that money back. And look at my stop loss is defined. It's basically the 10 EMA. Let's ride this one a second, see if we can't get a second wave, because that could just be a pullback into the EMAs for a continuation on those terrible job numbers. Or we might have the shorts about to take profits on me, and we'll take another haircut here. I'm going to let it ride, though. Definitely going to let it ride. AITradingFutures.com. Jim Daniels, Human Button Pusher. We have another break of structure. I'm going to sit on my hands and see how's this resolving. Right now, we're definitely bearish. Below the weekly, below the linear, putting in a bigger candle down there on your histograms. Looks like we're coming back the other way. This might be one of those next spikes down, which would be lovely. There it comes. I told you. I'm going to let this one go. There goes the loss. All right. I told you. There it is right there. All right, so that negated the loss. I was calling it. That's what it was going to be. And there we go. Everything lined up the right way. Just a little bit of pullback. Got that nice entry there between the 5 and 10 EMA. And that brought us back that within a little bit of that loss you just seen on the screen there a second ago. We're going to load back up here. That's just with 10. We're just doing 10. She's got us at 10s and no DCAing. Obviously, they're seeing something in the background they don't like. Look at that VIX on the 30s starting to rocket here. That means we got another sell-off coming. I'm going to be ready for it here. I wanted to pull back up to the 5 again. I'm not going to do what I did before. That other one was not a bad trade. I just had a bad entry. That was on me. That was on me video gaming. There's a break of the low of the day here. Well, do we take it? I don't like this one. This one don't feel like it has the same kind of power. Man, I missed another entry. Keep missing these entries on these pop-ups. Let's get us a little bit of a pullback here. There we go. Might just not want to tempt fate here. We need to take a break here, as I can't take money out until 8:15 Central. It's 9:15 Eastern time. I want to get this DG5 out of here. And then we got some over that. We'll take all that out. There's this short. There we go. Let's see if it pulls back on us. We got a defined little deal here. Did have a few hundred made. I did not take that. That was only first pulse, second pulse right there. I'm going to wait for the third pulse here. See if we get a third pulse. Starting to look like she wants to turn on us, isn't it? I'm getting waned in my shorts. So I'm going to wait here. Let's let it pull back some more. Still lower highs. Here we come our way. Coming our way, everybody. Let's see. All we need is a little bit of pulse down here. Don't have the histogram up this morning. I'm going just on the widgets. All right, I just took out that impulse 700. Basically, we went all the way up to 10 EMA, and we're starting to get where we're coming close to that 10 EMA. Sometimes that means a reversal. Look at your ups. Look at your S&P. S&P on the ones got 3 higher lows, 2 higher lows. That mean off that pivot. So let's see. Let's just be careful here on the shorts. Like, subscribe, share, comment down below. Trying to build an army of AI assistants, PhD levels, only focused on helping us trade whatever it is that we're trading, and then tailored for however it is you like to trade it, whatever fits your skill set. Should be pretty awesome. Community. Another break a day. What's it looking like here, man? That short entry off the 10 EMA, if I'd have held it, would have been a home run. Not how we do it, though. We want a favorable entry when we can, unless Bookmaps is absolutely ripping. There we go. Price action's at the, I can see the screen and tell. So price action is down there. Because I put the old school DOM on there, I just wasn't displaying Bookmaps to try to keep my latency down for those executions. I will go back to traditional chart here in just 1 second. After this video, I'll drop the built-in DOM, go back to Tradeovate DOM, and pull up the Bookmaps in the normal spot there. See what's right up there. Anticipate the drop. Recant $1,150. I'm doing it like clockwork over here, Tim. Like clockwork. Some of them were only 50 bucks, and yes, I did. Yeah, all right. Some were only 50 bucks. I did have to make up for that 5K loss we took. That bad entry broke structure right there, and I'm following my discipline. I took that out like a champ. But look, it rolled over to my way. But guys, that could have been the pivot point to run right back to the VWAP, and you would just got match lost. So I'm just trying to manage expectations, manage my losses, and keep my ratios good. And just be on the stick here. That is a nice lower day break, but I wish, I wish you could tell when you need to stay in them, but you can't. So I do 2 to 3 impulses on price, and I see green, take green. In the beginning, you're going to wind up just as soon as you see green, taking it. Later, you got to let it come back red and go a couple of pulses, because that's proven to yield more money, and that's how you get your loss versus your win ratio in dollars up. So the best way to get it up. Best way to get it up is to make sure you got some sort of little system of watching and kind of getting used to the high pulses, so that you can, and that's not the same every day. You have to get used to it in the session and in the moments you're trading right now. It's not anything you learn. That's where the trading part comes in. Otherwise, the bots would rule the world. They can't rule the world because they don't adjust quick enough. Adjust to us humans, in other words. Where are we at here? I'm going to wait for it to pull back here. I want to pull back up into here, because if it goes against me, my stop, I'll get right back out. If I miss the entry a little bit, I'll get right back out. Like, we'll just sell 10 right there. There's 200, 400, 600. Third impulse. All impulses went my direction. Remember, it doesn't have to go back red, but you want 3. I want 3 pulses. So that went 200, 400. As soon as I saw 600, that's a third pulse. Now, it could have went 200, negative 200, 300, negative 1,000, and then positive 1,000. That's your third green. And then you may find that third greens aren't happening, and that's how you adjust on the fly for your next trade to do 2 impulses. That was a pretty good trade right there, considering the price action ain't moving anywhere. Got a great fill. Ain't moving around enough for me. Certainly, this is that pre-market doldrums. The non-farm payroll was a roller coaster of fun right there. And I'm going to go ahead and let you go. 9 minutes on this one, and I want to take out where we at today. 31,400. And I'll be right back to the next video. Like, subscribe, share, comment down below, hit that notification bell.